The final vlog in this series from the Balkans begins here. We've had quite a journey from Sarajevo to Mostar, on to Dubrovnik, and this is Split station. And in about 20 minutes, our 7.5-hour train to Zagreb should arrive. We purchased a ticket online in advance, and it was just 15 euros each, which is an excellent price for such a long journey. From Zagreb, we're spending the night there, and then we're grabbing a train to Lesce-Bled, which will be the last installment here as we wander around that famous Slovenian lake. Thanks as always for watching, and wish us luck on this epic train voyage. Here we are on the station, and this is our train. Looks like a belter. Miras and Raf waiting. Perfect. Can't wait for this relaxed journey all the way to Zagreb. Well, we're leaving Split right on time. We were just interviewed by local press. They wanted to understand what we thought of the station. A little bit of graffiti around, but at the end of the day, we're just happy to be on our train, going through a deep tunnel here, just leaving the city in complete darkness. Let's see what happens at the other end of this tunnel. Well, we finally got out of that tunnel and just slowly leaving the city. We're in a nice compartment here. Miras and Raf are sitting next to each other, and it's a 6-seat compartment. And at the moment we're all on our own. I'm not absolutely sure we're in the right seats, but we've got a long journey ahead through the mountains to Zagreb. A scenic stretch of water here with the mountains in the background. Raf's tucking into his pizza. Mirasol's not sure whether to fully relax because we're in a different train than maybe we should be in terms of the compartment. And nice clean lines down here. It's a really modern train, and you can also see the views are already very mountainous. Scenic coastal vistas, and Raf is absorbed in his book. Tell us what you're reading, Raf. Yeah, it's all about a 100-year-old man who escaped from a care home. On the other side of the train, dramatic mountain views, and those mountains we're about to head up into. Really beautiful views now, looking back over the mountainous backdrop and the sea towards Split. Stunning. Just a half hour out of Split station. Miras sitting and enjoying them. A lot of tunnels on this trip. Some deep ones as well. Miras too tired to really enjoy and absorb these timeless mountains en route Zagreb. It's rural and unspoiled here. Miras is now awake and just savouring those views. I'm actually going to be plunged into darkness in around 2.5 hours. So let's enjoy it. Train is just wrapping around this mountain in incredible style. journey continues. Miras, what do you see out the window?
Baboy.
You can see some blossom as well, can't you?
Yeah, it's like cherry blossom.
Yeah, it's a beautiful month to travel, and we've been exceptionally blessed with 7 days of sunshine.
Look.
And there you can see the blossoming trees there. Yeah.
Well, not interesado.
Really stunning mountain scenery now as the sun drifts down. There's a bridge in the distance as the sun drifts down over the hills of Croatia. Stunning scenery that we will enjoy until it becomes too dark.
Look at the chocolate hills.
Look at those rolling hills. Looks a little bit like Bohol, but
Look at this the dip on this window.
just the escarpment down there. Yeah, the scenery is truly magnificent.
Look.
Yeah.
It's like Grand Canyon, no?
Sun's almost down. Scenery continues through the hills of Croatia. But it'll be dark soon and we'll have around 3.5 hours of darkness to contend with. Miras, turn around and tell us how the journey's been so far.
Great.
Well, we're here. It's noisy, the train has arrived and it's on time. It was a lengthy but classic journey, and now we're going to try and find our overnight lodgings. So here we are in Zagreb, en route Lake Bled. Well, we're here at the High Hostel in Zagreb. We just had a traumatic experience being caught in a lift without anyone answering for 10 to 15 minutes, and then I started banging on the door and making a lot of noise, and eventually somebody came to our rescue and the lift started up again. So that's it, we're going to try and sleep. Raf, how did you find the lift experience?
Not too bad,
Okay.
just that it was quick.
Great, yeah. Okay, time for bed, and then we'll make our way to Bled tomorrow. So after just a few hours and a quick sleep, getting caught in the lift here in Zagreb, we're ready to catch the plane. Not the plane, we're ready to catch the train to Slovenia, Raf's 30th country, and we'll be heading to Lake Bled, so we'll show you all around the lake. For now, it's time to wander over to the wonderful looking station, and let's go, guys. Let's go to Slovenia. Short walk to the station, and you can see up there the 1250 to the capital of Slovenia. We've bought a few goods from a nearby store, but Mirasol is now tempted by these baked goods stores, so she might be spending a little bit more money. She's also ranting on about getting some glue for her shoes because these are now falling apart. Life on the run with Rafsworldtravel. Well, here we go, leaving dead on time as if we're almost in Japan. Raf's got his book. The rain has begun here as they forecast, and we're on a spacious Slovenian train. Should take us all the way to Bled, so pretty exciting. And Miras, are you going to move? Why don't you move? Miros is going to move. She likes to move this way. So there is the city of Zagreb. Leaving Zagreb behind. Had some sunshine in the morning. And it's time to head to Slovenia. Raf's 30th country. Beautiful, beautiful ride to Bled here. Dramatic lakes out there. Yeah, the sun has come out again and the scenery is extremely picturesque on this journey. So as we're now travelling through Slovenia, just notice that the housing is really a lot of chalet style. And then the other side, we're just cruising past the water. And with the sun back out, it's just so pretty. Got about 2 hours to go before we hit the lake, Lake Bled. Somewhere I planned a trip during the pandemic and had to cancel it, and now finally getting to do it. So excited to see the lake and fly my drone over there. Passing by fairy tale castles here. That is wow, look at that. It's really amazing with the reflection in the mountains. That is world-class scenery right there as we speed through Slovenia. And the scenery goes on and on with the sunlight piercing through and turning that river into something even more magical than usual. Colour of that water is just so incredible, and then if you look up you can see that we're in a very deep gorge. Some sections faster than others, but it's all beautiful and we're absorbing it all as we're making our way to Bled. Right, we're just 8 minutes away from Lesce-Bled station, and the beauty of the river continues. Some more pebbles out there, and yeah, it's so exciting to reach Lake Bled before nightfall. It's about 4:15 here right now. Let's just wait for that train to pull in. We're here. Our train has disappeared, and Lesce-Bled, a short little taxi ride away. Miros and Raf are getting in the van that we've reserved, and we're ready for our final destination.
We've arrived at the Airbnb. I've got my own room. Let me take you to the other room. Beautiful 2 beds for Mama and Dada.
And we've got a lot of space here actually at Bruno's apartment. And down there is Mirosol. Miros, say hi. Miros, say hi.
Hi.
And we've got a kitchen down there. So we're going to go to the supermarket. We're happy with everything. And we're just going to get set for our stay here at the lake. Well, right behind me, of course you can see Miros and Raf here. Right behind there is the lake. But it's getting dark pretty soon and we need to eat. So we're gonna hit the supermercado, get something, and have to check out the lake in full tomorrow. It's been raining a lot here today, but we're hopeful for a dry day. Raf, what are you going to do here at Lake Bled? Any thoughts?
Well, check out some high points.
Definitely. Well, it's a pretty large supermarket here. Looks like there's some pizza as well. Up for some pizza, Raf?
Yeah.
Miros, what are you thinking about cooking tonight? Any thoughts? What do you think, hun?
Pasta, as Martin requested.
So let's just see. We'll definitely get some fruit and some vegetables and maybe some pasta on the side. Time to shop. Well, after shopping, Raf and I have left Miros. She wanted to begin her cooking, and here is the edge of Lake Bled. You can see the castle over there, and it's a huge body of water, and we'll be exploring this area just around the lake. We don't have too much time here in this region, just a couple of nights, but it's going to be enough to check out the lake. What's your first impressions, Raf?
Very nice.
Okay. All right, can't wait to see more. There's the island over there, and up there are some craggy snowy peaks, and then here is the edge of the lake. So let's go back. We'll close this part of the vlog for now, and we'll open up again in the morning. But for now, this is Lake Bled. So let's pick up this vlog exactly where we left it last night. We've all slept well, and we're about to traverse the lake and head to a famous viewpoint for some drone shots. You can see there in the high distance the snowy peaks, and the lake is looking really tranquil today. And up there again, there's some more snowy peaks. So let's walk the lake, find the viewpoint, and hopefully find a boat as well to get us over to the other side and to Bled Island.
Somebody is
boat trips going over to Bled Island. We're probably getting our own. We just paused at this place for a couple of drone shots before we go to the main area. Let's go, guys. Let's walk on.
I'm very happy to be here in Lake Bled to finish our journey then back home in the UK. Enjoy the view.
So there's the lake, and there's Miros and Raf on a very steep climb to the prime viewing area here in Bled. I'll film again from the top. 25 minutes of straight up walking. We're almost at the top. Behind Raf is a steep series of stairs. Raf, looking up there, what do you think?
Looks magnificent.
Okay, we'll start the ascent then. Raf will start the ascent. A look down there, you see Bled Island and a very steep cliff. And then here we have Mirasol, who feels that this is quite dangerous. We're going to continue to make our way to the top to enjoy those magical views over Lake Bled. Well, we've reached the top of this particular area. We're just heading over to a different viewing platform hoping to maybe get some drone views, but there's just so many trees here, making it difficult to know exactly how to launch the drone. So, iconic views over the lake from here. You can see a boat in the distance, and the lake is just extremely tranquil, surrounded by those wintry mountains. Bit of a hike, probably took us more than a half an hour. And here's Miras, and here's Raf, enjoying the view. Really something special here with the colours and the swans in the foreground. We're hoping to find some boats to rent over there. For now, look at this water. Stunning.
I'm rowing us to the island.
Okay, so Mirasol is pretty good at getting boats moving, and here we are. You can see Raf there behind Miras. We're moving away. This is where the other boats go. If you don't want to row yourself out, it's 20 euros per person. So for the three of us, that would have been 60, and instead we paid 25 for this boat. And it's just for 1 hour. We're gonna moor up on the right side of the island. It is a beautiful day here on Lake Bled with hardly a breath of wind. And we're feeling very blessed to enjoy time here in Slovenia. Raf, how is it?
Beautiful.
Well, after maybe 10 minutes of paddling on this pristine day on the lake, Miras is getting us towards the island, Bled Island. Over there you can see Bled Castle, and then high up there are those wintry peaks. So we're on the island and exploring the church after getting a few drone shots. In about 10 or 15 minutes we'll row back.
Behind me is the fort above Lake Bled, and it looks very similar to the one in Dubrovnik.
One of the many things to do around Lake Bled. Raf and I have just hiked a long way up from there, the lake down below. And you can also see, perhaps across the way here, there's a large section of the mountain that's been cut out to make for the toboggan run. It's closed, certainly an environmental disaster, but I guess you need things to do. We're going to check out the fort as the rain begins to set in and the mood here in Lake Bled becomes somewhat wintry. Really love this model at the base of the castle. We're going to go up there and just check it out, but we're probably not going to go inside. Let's see how much it is to go in the castle. Very pretty scenery from above and near the entry to the fort. Raf looks on there down to the very commercial area of Lake Bled, and you can see here the fort. You can go inside. They've put up the fee now to 18 euro. So we've decided to just trek back down and enjoy the view as our final evening of this epic 5-part vacation draws to a close. Thank you for all of the blessings. on this trip. It's our final day on this epic journey through the Balkans. Behind us, of course, is Lesce-Bled. We've checked out of our Airbnb, we got our final extension, 11 a.m. And now we've got a number of hours to just wander around. Miras, how are you feeling about it?
It's not confident later.
Yeah, Miras isn't feeling too positive about it. Let's go, guys. So we're gonna wander around. We're gonna try and maybe get some cake for these guys and just make the use of a few hours. We're gonna certainly get round the lake the whole way round and just try and enjoy. But the rain could be a problem today. The lake has a very, very different feel today. Very, very wintry. Miras and Raf got their umbrellas up and other people walking. And this is the other side of Bled Island where you can rent a boat. Nobody heading out there today under their own steam, but we have seen one other boat. And it was behind there that we climbed up yesterday. So still beautiful. And we're grateful that the rain is light at this moment. Just a few more hours to go. Bled Cake is next. With the sun out behind us, little tinge of a rainbow over there. And we're back where we were yesterday, feeding, hanging out with the swans. Yeah, just over there, there's a beautiful aura, and then on the island itself. There's the cake that everyone gets here, the Bled cake, and here they are. Miras and Raf, what have you got to say?
Fabulous.
Miras?
Yummy, yummy in my tummy.
Okay, so they're gonna dig in, and I'm just waiting for my soup. And this is our final meal before heading to the airport. Just a snack and hoping for something at the airport too. So the Starkle Chef Special Soup, vegetable of course, has arrived. Miras and Raf are still tucking into their Starkle Bled cake. Raf's stirring away and we're just trying to waste away a few more hours until our transfer to the airport. It's a nice place here by the lake. It's on this rainy afternoon that our epic tour across the Balkans comes to an end. We're here in the capital of Slovenia at their very small airport, and we're about 3 hours early after wandering around the lake 2 times. So this is the end for now, and we'll have to see what comes next for Rafsworldtravel.